ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the desert. In today's episode, we'll be taking a look at a woman that says that the wall doesn't exist. Ampu, what do you think about that? Oh well, he says that it's more fake than that one time I pretended to throw the ball at him, but I kept it in my hand. Well, Ampu, don't start with the personal attacks, okay? But now, gentlemen, let's get started.
So one lesson I learned from working with customers, and I'm still learning that, and you guys might say, oh, we already knew that, but some women need to hear it because you guys are anxious. The wall is an urban legend. It does not exist. I actually did not know what the hell the wall was before I started posting on TikTok 1 year ago. When you work with customers, and let me know if you work in like nail, beauty, any kind of industry like that, you see older women getting married and successfully dating all the time. Women that are taken care of, they know what to do with their body type, and they have this feminine energy, this fun, lighthearted, they love life. They never have shortage of younger men wanting to date them their age, older men. I'm sure for older.
Before she continues, gentlemen, I just want to let you know that the next TikTok we're going to cover is a woman ranting for 2 minutes how there is a shortage of men, how it's impossible to meet men. Look at me, I'm such a victim, I don't have anyone around, this is why I'm 40 and single, because there are no men. Yet this one says that women all throughout their ages have men. This is what we like to call in the business Schrodinger's feminism. They are both the victim and empowered depending on the situation. So this one says that don't worry ladies, you can date from your 20s up until your 90s. You will never run out of men to date because women, they are so empowered. They have this light, they have this brightness to them. They're a shining star, you know. While the next one will cry for 2 hours how it's impossible. If you never run out of a shortage of men, then is it okay to blame all women for being stupid, all women who are 40 and single for being stupid? You let me know, madam.
Men that are kind, that are decent, it's the same way. But see how I'm not hating on older men. But every time I give like a Slavic woman advice, completely normal advice of not accepting 50-50, only accepting high-value dates, I get the wall comments. And I had to look that up. And then I'm like, okay, they're talking about attention. Like my attention decreased right now versus like when I was 22. So this is me at 21, 22. Okay, if you're hating, you have to be realistically hating. Like you cannot just be like hating out of your ass, if you know what I mean. And also notice how my whole life I look older than my age. So if the wall was real, I wouldn't be popular to start with because I already...
Okay, you are popular. Let me go back to where she showed herself. Okay, here you have her own screen. This is her at 21. Now, this woman is very attractive, both when she was younger and now that she is in her 40s. We're not talking about desirability, madam. Like, we perfectly know, we're not blind. We know that women have people who want to screw them from behind at all ages. Yes, we know that. We're not talking about desirability. The wall, we're talking about commitment. And judging from you, given that you are, yes, a very attractive woman, yet you are still single at 40, my guess is that you've been screwing around, having S3X with multiple men and you know, capitalizing on the fact that you're attractive. But you haven't allowed that to lead you to anywhere like a secure relationship. The only thing that you've done is profited out of today's increased number of sims. Maybe she has an OnlyFans account, as 50% of like the female population does nowadays. I don't know. But you've chased the wind. You've done nothing. All right. So you've hit the wall. You say the wall doesn't exist. No, madam, you've hit it. Because anyone watching this video now, any man who has an ounce of self-respect will not want to date you. All right. That's the wall, madam. We're not talking about desirability. Yes, we are aware that if you spread your legs, probably half the town will walk through you.
Okay, if you're...
Well, let me actually go back to the point where the video was.
The wall was real, I wouldn't be popular to start with because I already look old. So yeah, don't be chronically online is what I'm trying to say. As a woman, as a man, I'm not even talking. Like if you're that full of hate, literally you're motherless. I don't know, go fix your relationship. Go...
Oh no, guys. Can you actually hold on a bit? I'm gonna call my mother to tell her that she doesn't exist, according to this woman. Right? Because you are motherless. If you have any sort of preferences, this is what women will try to do nowadays. If you try to hold them to any standard whatsoever, like please don't postpone dating up until your 40s, and don't spend from your 20s to your 40s getting passed around all the town. Please don't do that. I don't quite enjoy it. oh, you are motherless, right?
Seek therapy or, I don't know, become gay. But if you're a woman, you don't have to worry. Just trust me. Just trust me.
Well, ladies, you can trust her, alright? Just trust me, I'm 40 and single with a chest tattoo and a body count higher than my bank account number. Just trust me, I'll lead you to success. While she cries herself to sleep. Very, very sad, guys. You see, these women are very attractive. They have an amount of options that I will need to bunch up like 400 of you to equalize it. Yet they are single, they play their cards wrong. They could be a mother in a stable family with a loving husband and have eternal love, yet they choose to literally be the equivalent of an underpaid streetwalker. That's what they choose to do. It's very sad, honestly. But yeah, trust her, guys. Now let's move on to, as I said, a woman ranting about a shortage of men. How is it possible, guys? Which narrative is true? Let's find out.
So if you're dating over 40 and someone asks you, why are you so single? Show them this. I'm going to break down the dating pool for you. We have all the men. We need to take away the ones that are married, aren't age appropriate because we are over 40, ones that are gay, ones that are broke, the ones that are emotionally unavailable, the ones that still have drama with their ex. We're going to take away the ones that are perpetual bachelors, okay? Then we have the ones that don't know what they want. The ones that love bomb you. And then, all right, so this is what we have. So we want someone who's attractive. 5'10", so I need someone over 5'8". So a few people who decide they still want to smoke cigarettes, they have to meet the people who don't want any more children. And
guys, what's the problem with smoking cigarettes? Other than that you will get cancer and probably die. What's the problem with it? Like, I don't know about the USA, guys, but here where I live, and well, the Slavic people are renowned for smoking a lot, so I know, but like adults, especially adults, it's like 60% smoke. It's a very high number. So what's the deal with smoking? These women, guys, they try to act like they are some Christian, you know, like some very, very devoted religious person. Oh, I don't date guys who smoke. That is so bad for your health. That is so childish. Yet, look, I wouldn't have a problem with that. In fact, I would like that. The problem is when they are 20, they don't care if the guys smoke, they do substances, if they drink. They are the ones that go clubbing till 4 a.m. in the morning, like every Friday, you know. They don't have a problem with that then. But now that we are older, oh, you smoke? Grow up. Jeez. Stop with the double standards.
And this is what I'm left with. However, we need to take this then. They're not all in my area. We need to then spread these people around the world. This is what we're dealing with. Any questions?
Oh, wow. Any questions? Well, there you have it, guys. I've been whining for close to 2 years now that these women have a lot of options and they are only single because they want so. But this woman just disproved my argument. Like, wow, I feel so distracted, gentlemen. Like, all that I've done, all that I've walked for 2 years crumbles from this woman's arguments, you know? Look at the very little amount of options that they have, right? Now, before we continue, I'm just going to give you the victim card. Here you have it. You're a perfect victim. Oh, look at me. Look at this world map. Look at how little options I have. Yeah, sure. And the best thing, guys, you have the other one. The one we watched 30 seconds ago saying how women don't have a shortage of men up until their 90s. Yeah, I just love it, guys. I love watching these women talk because I could just mute myself and they will literally contradict each other from one TikTok to another. Perfect. Well, don't postpone dating up until your 40s and you will see that all of this is your dating pool, all right? All of this is your effing dating pool. But now, gentlemen, let's move on to our last TikTok, and I have to sadly inform you that this last TikTok is not about sheep, alright? No sheep will be covered today, gentlemen, sadly, but instead the mandatory attractive bimbo who talks a bunch of nonsense and gives advice. Let's get started.
Things I would never do in the talking stage, ever. again. Number one.
If you ask me, things that you should not do is get involved in a talking stage, but we all know, gentlemen, that you cannot have the slightest bit of judgment or criticism of modern women. Otherwise, you are gay, as the first woman said.
One is putting off plans or waiting for them to make plans with you, just to hang out with them. Like, no, it is first come, first serve in my life, okay? We have other people to see, we have other things to do. I am not waiting on you anymore. I am not sitting with a full face of makeup waiting for you to text me and make plans with me or ask me what I'm doing. That's just not happening ever again. Number two is falling asleep on FaceTime or on the phone with them. Like, no. That is wifey shit. That is girlfriend shit. That is not something that you do for an F-boy or a random guy in the talking stage. Like, that is something that people should be honored to have watching me sleeping. Like that. Number three,
Guys, I love how these women, they don't feel that it's relationship benefits to have S3X, literally to give away your body. For them, that is transactional. If you invite me to a nice dinner, I'm gonna spread my legs. And you literally penetrating me and getting inside my body is not something intimate or something that is a privilege that only a few should have. No, that no. But doing a FaceTime, oh no, that's not for the talking stages. That's not for the random strangers that I'm sleeping with. Make it make sense. What have we come to?
I will never double text. And I mean never send a double text. If they aren't answering the first one, bye. I'm sorry, but you lost the opportunity. And even if you double text me, I'm letting you wait 3 hours if you made me feel the need to even come double text you.
3 hours? Well, I just don't know what I'll do with that time.
No, you are not keeping me waiting. I am so sorry. But if you do not want that, or you do not want a text from me and you're not appreciating a text from me, then bye. Number four, doing too much. Now, I am done with doing wifey shit for someone that is not my husband, okay? I am not gonna make dinner for you. I am not gonna clean up your house. I am not gonna do your dirty laundry. I'm not gonna fold your laundry that's clean and out of the washer because you just don't seem to fold it yourself. I will not be doing any of that. I will not be ordering your Uber Eats. I will not be taking care of you when you're sick. I will not be doing anything, quite frankly. I will be doing the...
Don't care. We're talking about talking stages. We're not talking about a relationship. We're talking about men that you see twice, they bang you, and you're out of the picture. Oh, I won't do your laundry. Don't care, girl. Don't care. Oh, but you won't have to have a FaceTime with me. Sorry, what was your name again? Were you the girl I screwed yesterday or the other day? Jeez, like, who cares about this? You know, let's just finish the TikTok.
Bare minimum until you upgrade me, okay? And last but not least, if I am with a man for more than 3 months in the talking stage, slap me. I will never go 3 months in the talking stage without getting upgraded, okay? I will never, you will not catch me dead. And if you do, call me out, call me a hypocrite, tell me I am stupid.
You are stupid. I'll call you more, you're also a bitch. Well, gentlemen, yet another... It's sad to see that these women are so attractive. Not that the less attractive women don't have options, but like, especially when you're that attractive, we just all know that you have options in the hundreds, right? And it's honestly sad, but also hilarious, but also tragic, to see these women that have hundreds of options, and they could have hundreds of potential families and people who love them, who nourish them, and they go for the ones that spank their behind and then are out of picture. It's just it's a tragedy, guys. Not that I care, honestly. Consequences of your own actions. But yeah, it's so easy for chat, isn't it, guys? Like the average man, oh, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to take me on at least $10, $200 dates before we can take it to the next step, and you have to be perfect, and if you slip up, I'm gonna leave you for the next best thing, and this and that and the other thing. Here's a list of 300 things you have to do. For the chads, on the other hand, they spread their legs on the first date, on the second, don't care. They are extremely accessible and easy, and after that, oh, I won't clean for you, oh, no FaceTime, oh, I won't text you again. Well, thank you, girl. You mean that I can have S3X with you and then you won't be a pain in the back for me? Well, that's absolutely perfect. It's fantastic. You know, close the door on your way out. Jeez, guys, what a society. But now, let's move on to our article story, guys, as we have a confession that a man must make. I really hurt a girl, and I'm just finding out now. I, 27, male, was dating a girl, 23, female, I met on Hinge last year. We dated for 3 months. We both said that we want to go with the flow and just see where things go. This is a massive capital M red flag, massive. Any woman, guys, and I'm sure you know this, but just to clarify if there's someone who doesn't, any woman that has this approach of I'll just see where things go, undateable. Undateable. Because where things go, it always goes the same direction, right? Oh, let's see where things go. They always effing go the same direction. And it is sleeping around with multiple men and multiple strangers and wasting years of your life for instant gratification. All right, that's where things go. Massive red flag. Although we both agreed that we won't be entertaining other people while we were dating. We would have sleepovers. I introduced her to my friends. We talked every day. During this time, I was going through major life transitions. I lost my job and just moved to her city. I made all these plans with her, like taking her out on dates, doing other stuff besides S3X. What? You have S3X with her? Well, color me shocked. I thought that talking stages didn't involve a bunch of S3X with people you're not committed to. Wow, it's the first time I'm finding out, guys. Doing all the stuff and get to know her more, but I wasn't able to do all these because of my situation. She ended it after 3 months. I didn't expect it, and I won't lie that I was a bit upset because she left me at my lowest. Is anyone surprised, guys? If you're surprised by this, I'm gonna buy you a beer, but first I'm gonna ask you your age, because you're probably not over 18. Is anyone surprised that a woman left a guy when he was at his lowest? Women are so funny. We didn't talk for 2 months. I reached out to her last week asking how she is, and we had a conversation about us. She told me that she didn't left me because I was in a bad place, but because I was making that as an excuse to treat her crappy. Yeah, sure, that's a very nice way to turn it around, to be honest. That's like a very clever way to turn it around. Oh, I didn't leave you because you were at your lowest, but because you being in your lowest means that you weren't equally as devoted or energetic with me. Oh, very nice way to put it. You know, guys? Well, what do you expect? He's at his lowest. You expect the same treatment? It's the same thing, guys. She left him because he was at his lowest. Period. She said she felt used for S3X. Oh no, where's the victim card? Ampu, bring the victim card. As a tool for my own satisfaction. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you get into a 3-month talking stage without securing the commitment, that you feel used. Are these women just idiots, guys? Let me know. What do you expect other than feeling used for S3X if you get into an arrangement that involves S3X without the commitment? What do you expect? It's like mixing blue and yellow and saying, oh my, it turned out blue. What did you expect? It's like a formula. These women, guys, and then they are the victim. Oh, you used me for your own satisfaction. Because, of course, they always try to externalize the blame on someone else. She said I never reciprocated her efforts and her feelings. She said I pushed her away. She said it's unfair that I didn't want to let her go, but also didn't want to make an effort either. I'm just finding out all of these now. Well, of course you are, because you committed none of them. You did nothing wrong, alright? This is her mental gibberish talking and her insecurities that are a byproduct of her spreading her legs without having the commitment, alright? This is her mistake, not yours. I asked her if she wanted to hang out again, and she told me that she's down, but that she no longer sees me in a romantic way. She said she's also actively looking for other guys. Will I just let her go? Is it too late? Yes, my man, just effing let her go. What the hell are you doing even thinking about her? Let me just clarify that this man is equally as a dumbass as this woman. If you just want S3X, pump and dump her and don't care about her. If you want to care about her, commit to her and care about her. Stop playing in this field where you are neither left nor right. You don't know what you're doing. You're having a bunch of S3X. You're not committed. You're not a relationship. Alright? and you're both crying here like some little babies crying because things turn out to be messy. Well, no shit, because you're involving relationship stuff outside of a relationship, right? I don't know when these people will figure this out, guys. It's really not very complex. It's a very simple formula to dating. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to mention that she is 23, all right? And look at the shit that she is doing. Like, she's already, this is not the first guy, by the way. She's done this probably multiple times, and she says she will continue doing it. Look, she says she's also actively looking for other guys. So at age 23, she's already done it a couple of times, a few times. She'll do it more times and more and more and more, and she'll end up 30 and 40 and crying about where all the men are. Yet the only thing that she did in her early years, when she was the most attractive, had the most time at her hands, what she did is getting to situationships, getting to talking stages with guys. She didn't secure the commitment. She gave her body away. Like, she becomes a streetwalker this way. You know, when she's 23, it's disgusting, guys. The wall, right? These women oftentimes hit it at 25. There is no age for the wall, guys. Usually it's at 30, but with time you'll see the wall actually drop when it comes to age, because these women are starting to have S3X at 16, at 15, even at 13. You know, they're starting to have S3X then with a bunch of men, a bunch of strangers. Sometimes they're sleeping with people left, right, and center. They don't secure commitment. Then they get heartbroken. Oh, you used me for S3X, and she cries in her little bedroom, and she posts sad pictures on Instagram. You know, it's like they're getting wasted on a personal level, emotional level, psychological level, and then they are left with no pair bonding ability. You know, and yes, they hit the wall at very young ages. You know, guys, I'm getting tired of women, and I don't even date them. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even dealing with these women, guys, and I get tired of seeing them commit the same mistakes over and over. And then they ask men why we don't want to date. We're so far from dating you and going over this nonsense that it's not even close. You know what I mean? Like, most of the guys watching this channel, if a perfect woman, and when I say perfect, I'm not meaning literally perfect, I'm just saying a dateable option. If this dateable option doesn't swim its way up from all the filth and shit that is the dating pool, we're not gonna try to find it, all right? We're not gonna try to find the gem in the dating crap pool. All right, so there's that. It's just tiresome and annoying. But gentlemen, you let me know what you think, and thank you for joining. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.